Alright guys, I hope you're all good. We're out here on this glorious sunny day in the UK. Finally, looks like we might be getting towards summer. So I thought, why not bring out these two beast drones? Both are beast in their own right, and I want to talk about a colour profile on there which should make it easier for you guys that use them as creative tools to match the imagery, so you can sort of blend it together, and talk a bit about that. So we've got the Mini 4 Pro, if that focuses in there, which came out, I think it was during last autumn, and we were given D-Log M on this instead of D-Cinelike, which is way better in my opinion. D-Log M was introduced on the Mavic 3 on a firmware update some time ago, and I remember thinking, you know, this is pretty handy because if you want to do a quick color correction, a quick color grade without using full log, it's actually very handy for that as well. And then recently, when the Avata 2 appeared, we've been given D-Log M on that as well now. Obviously the Mini 4 is a camera drone. It's basically like a mini version of a Mavic. So yeah, flies like a GPS drone, gets footage like a GPS drone. It's an amazing little beast. The Avata 2 is obviously sort of like an FPV drone, but a bit of a hybrid as well. In a hybrid sense, it basically means it is an FPV drone. It can fly like an FPV drone in full acro, but it can also fly like a Mavic or a Mini 4 or whatever as well to make things easier. If you're new to color grading or color correction, it might sound daunting to you, but really with D-Log M it's not at all. You can happily fly around and film all day long in the normal color profile on DJI drone, no problem with that at all. But if you want that 10-bit flexibility and you want to just be able to mess with it in post and match it with stuff, then D-Log M on these two is the way to go. So the aim of this isn't to compare the two drones and say which one you should or shouldn't get at all. It's just to show kind of how they work together in the same ecosystem, and especially if you're using them both for your creativity, whether it's your own content or for clients. If you've got any questions or anything like that, just give me a shout, and yeah, I'll try my best to answer them. Thanks again for checking out the channel. If you've subscribed and liked, then even better. Also, there's some affiliate links in the description. If you want to pick up any of these products, then please consider having a look at those as well, because that would really help the channel. And yeah, good to chat to you all again. Let's have a fly. Okay, so the first thing you're probably going to notice is the aspect ratio is different between the two drones, and that'll be because these days I mostly fly FPV in 4x3 because obviously you get the full sensor readout of the camera, and then what you can do is you can crop into horizontal or vertical on that image depending on which platform you're uploading to. So didn't really think about that when making this video, so it looks a bit wonky on screen, but it is what it is. As you can see, I also flew each drone as it was intended as well, because yeah, if you're going to be using these two drones for a project, then the chances are it's because you want the FPV approach and you want the stabilized kind of Mavic drone approach. So no point really in calming down on the Avata for the sake of this test just to color match, because in reality they're going to be different types of shots. And I'm sure you've had enough of trees by now, so let's move on to the next location and have a look there. Here we are for some early morning flying on a Sunday in Stratford-upon-Avon. As you can see, there's more going on in this. There's more colours to work with. A very simple colour grade effort once again, no LUTs added. It was really to see kind of the differences between the two as pure as you can, just with a few adjustments. So mostly all about adding some contrast, some saturation. Well, there you go. I don't know about you, but I think these drones work really well together in the same kind of project, even with minimal effort, just to match them. So let me know in the comments what you think anyway. Once again, thank you for watching. Really hope you find this useful in some way. It was fun making this, as it always is, and I look forward to chatting to you guys again soon. Right, take care.